Let's go. Pole position.
Okay.
I've cut someone.
Brilliant. Get into F5 again.
Yo guys, what's going on, and welcome back to round number 10 of the Psgl F3 Championship at a very wet Brazil Grand Prix. And as it is very wet, you can see as we go off the line we can't really see anything. So coming down to the braking zone of turn 1, I brake incredibly early and dropped down to P12 simply because I couldn't actually see where I was going. It did however seem like a few others were struggling with the conditions. As you can see, Booster tries to move around the outside of Jay and takes them both out, which is great for me because I go back up into P10. It's not so great for Booster though, because if he loses the championship in Abu Dhabi, I've got perfect footage of where he lost it. We didn't stay in dizzying heights of P10 however, as into turn 1 on lap number 2, Jay goes upper inside, and he's, you know, I'm not that quick, so a lot of people are actually a lot quicker than me, including Jay. So he does, well, we put up a decent fight, but in the end Jay does put us down to P11. However, myself being slow in this race might actually pay off. You can see up ahead Bugatti and Psgl are really going at it. Bugatti gets put in the wall, and you can see further ahead CSR Kimi is off in the grass, pushing Jay wide, and we might actually be able to make up 3 positions in 2 corners, which would be unheard of for us. We have a look at the inside of Jay, braking a lot earlier than I should have been, and that does actually put us under pressure from Bugatti once again, and he goes back up into 10th place, and that entire clip was pointless. But on the next lap at the same corner, it's looking like deja vu, as Bugatti loses it on the inside curb, and this time we definitely go back up into 10th place. Now on the exit at the final corner, CSR Kimi apparently is AI, and I have no idea what has happened there, but nevertheless, we go up in the 9th place. Now at the end of lap 15, it was time for intermediate conditions. You can see we've actually caught up into the back of Psgl, so our pace has finally started to show, and now we're obviously going to pit because we're going quick. But it was a battle of the pit crews between Sauber and Renault. Sauber unfortunately won, but
they ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
We catch into the back of AMD, who is still on the wet tyres, and it is a very easy move for us. And now it's time for a montage of people being shit and us gaining positions. So after a big jump onto lap 34, literally nothing happened. We find ourselves under pressure from Retrox, but you can see our tyres are really starting to go, and it was just a matter of keeping our tyres until the end. But you can see we go defensive down towards turn 1. The Sauber driver tries to run our outside, and I think he actually had fresher tyres than us at this point. Much more grip, and the fact he's just a lot quicker than us. A very easy move for him. We try and get back at him, but I decided to just back off and just try and keep my tyres until the end. And on to the final lap now. You can see our tyres are very close to giving us a puncture, but as we come up to the line, we're going to finish in P7. That was a really boring race.